Ram Ram. Sarvebhyah hritpurvaka namaskaraha. Swagatam. Welcome to class 20 of preparatory course for level 1 of Samskriта Bharati exam, that is Pravesha. As usual, let us commence with Guru Vandanam and Dhyana Shlokaha. Gururev gatir gurumeva bhaje Gurunaiva sahasmi namo gurave Na guru paramam shishurasmi guroho Matirasti gurau mama pahi guru Bravimi samskritam vacha Dhyayami samskritam hrida Kurve sevanchakayena Vande samskrita mataram Yonaras samskrita vyomnihyalayam Ramate muda Samskritin chaiva samskaram Vindate natra samshayah. Welcome once again to our Pravesha class. Gata kakshayam asmad yushmad vishaye tatha kriyapadasya vishaye pathitavantaha pathitavatyah cha. Adyatana kakshayam dvivachanam kriyapadasya vishaye dvivachanam tatha bahuvachanam pathamaha. So in the last class, we studied about asmad yushmad, I and you, and we also started with Kriyapadam, that is a verb, and we learnt ekavachanam, that is singular. And today we will be continuing with Kriyapadam. We will be looking at dvivachanam and bahuvachanam forms, that is dual number and plural forms in a verb. So just gentle reminder, this is an introductory class. Next week onwards, we will be commencing with the Pravesha lessons. So what you have already learned till now will be very helpful to all of you. So please start revising all this, because in the next class, when we start with the lessons from the Pravesha textbook, what you have learned so far, these foundational aspects of Sanskrit grammar will be very helpful to you. And also request you to please get yourselves the Pravesha textbook. And we have shared the foreign registration form for those in countries where Samskriта Bharati does not have a center. So you could fill up that form, and we have already shared the email IDs with you. Please look at the course page, all of you. That is a very important resource, because all the relevant and important information is put up on the course page, including the link to the registration form for foreign registrants, the websites of Samskriта Bharati, where you will find the numbers. So if you're unable to get some information and you want to contact them directly, numbers are shared on their website. The links to the website are provided on our course page. Please go through the course page in detail. It is quite a bit in detail, because we also have shared other useful resources with you, like resources which will help you in learning Sanskrit grammar further. So you have a lot of information there. The reason I'm repeating this is every class we get emails regarding, the same information which is already on the course page, like about where do I find link to this, link to that. It is all on the course page. So please visit the course page on sanskritfromhome.org, and you will get all the relevant information there. So we will, as usual, begin with a quick recap. Punaravartanam kurmaha idanim. So last time we studied asmad and yushmad. Asmad and Yushmad, like I said, Asmad is the Pratipadikam or the root form for Aham or I. And Yushmad is the Pratipadikam or the root form for you or Tvam. So therefore, when we learn the Shabdas, we will be saying Dakarantaha Trilingaha Asmad Shabdaha. So Dakaranta, because it ends with D. If you see here, it is ending with D. Trilingaha, like we learned in the last class, in all three lingas, it is the same. In Pullinga, Strilinga, and Napumsakalinga. And Yushmad, similarly, Dakarantaha, again Trilingaha, Yushmad Shabdaha. So let us see the first forms of Asmad. Aham, Ekavachanam, Avam, Dvivachanam, Vayam, Bahuvachanam. I, we both, and we all. Like we learnt, Aham, that is I, we both, we all in Sanskritam are referred to as Uttama Purushaha. Now in Kriyapadam, it will be very important for you when you learn Kriyapadam. You will know why this is important. Based on which Purusha it is. Prathama Purusha, which is he, she, it, or Saha, Sa, Tad. Or Madhyama Purusha, that is Tvam, you. Or Uttama Purusha, Aham. Based on this, we will change the Kriyapadam, the form of the Kriyapadam which is used. So please remember, Aham, that is I, and in all vachanas, Avam, Vayam is always called Uttama Purushaha in Sanskrit. In English, of course, first person is referred to. One, I, you, I, we all are referred to as the first person in English. Vakyani pashyamaha idanim. Aham chhatraha. Avam chhatrau, vayam chhatraha. Aham kumbhakaraha, avam kumbhakarau, vayam kumbhakaraha. Bahuvachane. Aham shikshika, avam shikshike, vayam shikshikaha. Pullinge api ahameva bhavati. Pullinge yadi vadamaha chet aham shikshakaha, Avam shikshakau, vayam shikshakaha. Aham avam vayam iti pullinge, strilinge, napumsakalinge cha evameva bhavanti. Aham avam vayam. Ata eva trilingaha iti vadamaha. Aham nartaki, avam nartakyau, vayam nartakyaha. Yushmad. Yushmad ityukte madhyama purushaha. You iti Angla bhashayam vadamaha. Tvam ekavachanam. Yuvam dvivachanam. Yuyam bahuvachanam. Tvam panditaha. Yuvam panditau. Yuyam panditaha. Tvam arakshakaha. Yuvam arakshakau. Yuyam arakshakaha. Tvam vaidya, yuvam vaidye, yuyam vaidyaha. Tvam chitrakari, yuvam chitrakaryau, yuyam chitrakaryaha. Idanim kriyapadasya vishaye padhamaha. Gatakakshayam ekavachanasya vishaye vayam sarve pathitavantaha pathitavatyaha cha. So in the last class, we all learnt about introduction to Kriyapadam and Ekavachanam, that is the singular form. So let us quickly recap that. As we know, Padam, a word, is a combination of letters with a meaning. And two basic types of words are a noun and a verb. Namapadam or Subantam, Kriyapadam or Tingantam. Ekavachanam pathamaha idanim. Pathati, reads. Likhati, writes. Dhavati, runs. Nrityati, dances. Hasati, laughs. So we all also learned that it is important to pronounce these accurately and not prolong the ikara at the end. So we should not pronounce it as pathati Likhati, that would be wrong. Pathati, likhati. So the hrasva dirgha distinction which we learnt in Varnamala should be very, very accurate. Gayati, sings. Karoti, does. Yachati, gives. Khadati, eats. Pibati, drinks. We also learnt that there are certain verbs which sound different. For example, labhate, gets. Vardhate, increases. Nrityate, dances. So this was just an introduction. We will go into the details when we do the Pravesha lessons. So some verbs fall into the category of what we call Parasmai Padam, which are the ones which you see on the screen. And some are Atmane Padam, like Labhate, Vardhate, Vartate, all these. So the Pratyaya, there is a change. Therefore, they sound different. And like we have the root form of a noun, which is called Pratipadikam, we also have the root form of a verb, which is called Dhatuhu. All this also we had learnt in the previous class. Dhatuhu iti vadamaha. This is the root form of a verb. So when different pratyayas or suffixes are added to a dhatu, we get different forms of verbs. A dhatu is represented by this square root symbol. So for example, just an example for you, karoti is kr dhatu. So this dhatu undergoes various transformations based on various factors. One factor is lakaraha, that is the tense. Samskrita Bhashayam dasha lakaraha santi. There are 10 tenses in Sanskrit. There is a beautiful verse which we will learn. Lat vartamane late vede, which says which lakara for which tense. So lat lakaraha, what we are learning now, is the present tense. And so based on the tense also, this dhatu, the pratyayas will change. So karoti is in the present tense, prathama purusha ekavachanam. So saha karoti, when you are referring to saha or saramaha karoti, sita karoti, then we this prathama purusha ekavachanam form. And what we are doing now is lat lakara. So we have 10 lakaras, and we also have 10 ganas in Sanskrit, that is 10 groups of verbs. So based on the group to which that particular belongs, the pratyayas also change accordingly. So therefore, the kr dhatu, for example, in lat lakara, in present tense, in prathama purusha, it is karoti, kurutaha, kurvanti. So ekavachanam, dvivachanam, bahuvachanam. In madhyama purusha, karoshi, kuruthaha, kurutha. When you say tvam, tvam karoshi. So in the sense of you. Then uttama purusha, when you are saying in the sense of I, aham, karomi, kurvaha, kurmaha. Aham karomi, avam kurvaha, vayam kurmaha. So like shabdas, even for dhatus, in each lakara, we will have a table, which is 3 into 3 table. That is ekavachanam, dvivachanam, bahuvachanam, and prathama purusha, madhyama purusha, uttama purusha. So this you can remember for now, but when we come to the lessons, we will be learning these tables, and we will also be reciting them in class, repeating them multiple times, so that by Shravanam, by listening to it, you are able to memorize the tables. Vakyam. So we learned that Vakyam is a group of words with a meaning, a complete meaning. So a Vakyam will have a subject, a Kriya. So here Namapadam, a noun, and a Kriyapadam, a verb. So Balakaha Kridati, the boy plays. Rameshaha Gachati, Ramesha goes. Sita Pashyati, Sita sees. So I think by now you will be able to construct sentences, simple sentences in Sanskrit. And by the end of the course, you will be able to converse in simple Sanskrit and understand, comprehend basic Sanskrit sentences. Ekavachana vakyani idanim pashyamaha. Balakah pathati, the boy reads. Balika likhati, the girl writes. Ashvaha dhavati, the horse runs. Yanam chalati, the vehicle moves. Shishuhu hasati, the child laughs. Mahila gayati, the lady sings. Chhatraha pashyati, the student sees. Mitram pathati, the friend reads. Anuja khadati, younger sister eats. Bidalaha pibati, the cat drinks. Idanim Sarvanama Tatha Namapadam. Sarvanama, as you all know, are pronouns which we learnt. Saha in Pullinga, it is Saha Taute, and Strilinga Sa Te Taha, Napumsakalinga Tat Te Tani. So I'm hoping by now you're thorough with all this, what we have learnt previously. Eshaha balaha asti. Saha acharyaha asti. Atra eshaha iti sarvanama. Balaha iti namapadam. Asti iti kriyapadam. Asti ityukte is, is, what we say in English. This is a boy. Eshaha balaha asti. Saha acharyaha asti. He is a teacher. So in Sanskritam, even without the verb asti, the sentence is complete because asti is taken as understood. Eshaha balaha, saha acharyaha. It's a complete sentence by itself. Asti, the verb, is taken as understood, as it is there, even though you don't, say it explicitly. So you could even say saha eshaha balaha or eshaha balaha asti. Whereas in English, just this boy is not a complete sentence. You will have to say this is a boy, even when you're translating eshaha balaha. Samskrita bhashayam eshaha balaha ityapi sampurna vakyam eva bhavati. Eshaha balaha tishtati, this boy stands. Saha acharyaha pathati, that teacher reads. Eshaha kakaha asti, this is a crow. Saha shukaha asti, he is a parrot. Eshaha kakaha pashyati, this crow sees or looks. Saha shukaha upavishati, that parrot sits. Esha balika, Esha shikshika. They are complete sentences. With the verb, Esha balika asti, this is a girl. Sa shikshika asti, she is a teacher. Esha nartaki asti, this is a dancer. Sa nadi asti, that is a river. In English, it would be, Samskrita bhashayam sa ityeva bhavati. Sa Angla bhashayam anuvadam kurmaha chete she iti bhavati. She is a river because nadi is a strilinga padam in Sanskrit. Esha balika namati, this girl salutes. Esha nartaki nrityati, this dancer dances. Sa shikshika pathayati, that teacher teaches. Pathati ityukte reads. Pathayati ityukte teaches. So note the difference. Pathati reads. Pathayati teaches. Sa nadi pravahati, that river flows. Idanim nutana pathaha dvivachanam. So last class we learned ekavachanam. This class we will learn dvivachanam and bahuvachanam forms of a kriyapadam and how we can use them in a sentence along with namapadam, that is noun, and sarvanama, that is a pronoun. Pathataha, for 2 is in brackets here because In English, we only have singular and plural. So he reads, they read. We don't have a dual form. But we have to emphasize in Dvivachanam, Patataha, to in brackets, because it is a Dvivachanam form, to read. Likhataha, write. Dhavatāha, to run. Nrityataha, to dance. Hasataha, to laugh. Idanim hastam upari kurvantu. Ye patitum icchanti, yaha patitum icchanti. Those who want to read aloud, please raise your hands. And one request is, let us, when I unmute you and you complete reading, please go back to mute. And also, any other doubts, you can send it to me on chat, because if we start discussing previous lessons, the flow of the class is interrupted. So let us limit ourselves to just reading it for now. Doubts can be answered later. Krishnan Yogaji. Krishnan Yogaji, Kripaya Pathatu.
Namaste, madam.
Namaste.
Dvivachanam. Patataha, likataha, dhavataha, nrityataha, hasataha.
Punaha Pathatu. Once again.
Patataha, likataha, dhavataha, nrityataha, hasataha.
Uttamam, Krishnanji. Tatra, the Mahaprana should be clearer. So, Pathataha, Likhataha, Dhāvataha, these three words. Okay. So it will come with practice. So please note the Mahapranas. Dhanyavadaha, Krishnanji. Gayataha, to sing. Pashyataha, to look. Yachataha, to give. Khadataha, to eat. Pibataha, to drink. Geetaji, Kripaya Pathatu.
हरि ओम भगिनी.
हरि ओम गीता भगिनी.
भवत्याः आरोग्यं सम्यक् अस्ति वा?
सम्यक् अस्ति, धन्यवादाः.
अस्तु. गायतः, सिंग, पश्यतः, लुक, यच्छतः, गिव, खादतः, ईट, पिबतः, ड्रिंक.
उत्तमं, धन्यवादाः गीता भगिनी. So if you see, last time we learned ekavachanam forms. So if you remember, pathati ekavachanam, pathataha dvivachanam. Likhati ekavachanam, likhataha dvivachanam. Dhavati ekavachanam, dhāvataha dvivachanam. Nrityati ekavachanam, nrityataha dvivachanam. Hasati ekavachanam, hasataha dvivachanam. Gayati ekavachanam, gayataha dvivachanam. Pashyati ekavachanam, pashyataha dvivachanam. Yachati ekavachanam, yachataha dvivachanam. Khadati ekavachanam, khadataha dvivachanam. Pibati ekavachanam, pibataha dvivachanam. It is important at this stage, especially for those who are starting newly or who are learning Sanskrit for the first time, to keep repeating and to keep listening. Therefore, I'm doing this exercise so that you know the difference between ekavachanam and dvivachanam. So, understanding the concepts is very important, but it is also important to remember, because we are starting a new language, and so we are also learning the basics. So it is important to know gayati, gayataha, pashyati, pashyataha, and that how each word is in each vachanam. For that we will need practice and memorization. Idanim dvivachana vakyani pashyamaha. Balakau patataha. So, balakaha, balakau, we remember, right? In Namapadam we learnt, dvivachanam form. Balakaha, balakau, balakau pathataha. Balike likhataha, two girls write. Ashvau dhāvataha, two horses run. Nartakau nrityatah. Two dancers dance. Bale hasatah. Two girls laugh. Idanim Shanti Bhagini, Kripaya Pathatu.
Balakau pathatah. Two boys read. Balike likhatah. Two girls write. Ashwau dhavatah. Two horses run. Nartakau nrityatah. Two dancers dance. Bale hasatah. Two girls laugh.
Uttamam. Dhanyavadaha Shanti Bhagini. Idanim, now next person I would want you to do an exercise of telling me the same vakyam in ekavachanam. For example, balakau pathatah, you will have to tell balakaha pathati. So not just reading, but you will have to tell me the same sentence in ekavachanam. So let us do that. Maybe we'll do one sentence per person. Narayanan Mahodaya, Kripaya Vadatu. Prathama Vakyam Balakau Pathatah iti Ekavachane Vadatu.
Balakaha Patati.
Uttamam. Dhanyavadaha Mahodaya. Krishna Chaitanya Mahodaya. Dvitiyam Vakyam asti khalu.
Balika likhati.
Uttamam.
Girl writes.
Uttamam. Dhanyavadaha Mahodaya. Shanti Bhagini.
Ashwah dhavati. Horse runs.
Uttamam. Dhanyavadaha. I think from what I see, all of you already know all these things very well, which will help us in the lessons. Narayanan ji.
Yeah.
Nartakaha
Nrityati.
Uttamam. Dhanyavadaha. So it is very important to also note the gender. Nartaki iti bhavati cheta strilinge bhavati. Nartakaha ityukte pullinge bhavati. And the verb doesn't change. The verb remains the same whether it is strilinga, pullinga or napumsakalinga. What is important for the verb is the vachanam and the purusha. For example, aham would be pathami. Tvam would be pathasi. Okay. Next, Revati ji.
Balaha hasati.
Once again, Revati ji.
Balaha hasati.
Balaha iti bhavati va. Tatra two girls laugh iti asti.
Balika hasati.
Balika ityapi girls eva. Param atra bale iti asti khalu. Ekavachane kim bhavati?
Balika.
Bala.
Bala. Oh.
So Bala is also a girl, Balika is also a girl, but the sentence here has Bale Hasataka. So this is what I was referring to. So when we know it is Bale and it's Hasataha is Dvivachanam, right? So Bale is a Dvivachanam form. Therefore, it is Akaranta Strilinga. Bala Bale.
Bal. Yes.
So Bala Hasati.
Thank you.
Dhanyavad. Hari Om. So we should identify the vachanam and the linga correctly. And then we'll be able to know which verb to use accordingly. Mahile gayatah, chatrau pashyatah, mitre yachatah, anuje khadatah, bidalau pibatah. So Mahile gayatah, two ladies sing. Chatrau pashyatah, two students look. Mitre yachatah, two friends give. Anuje khadatah, two younger sisters eat. Bidalau pibatah. Two cats drink. Idanim Sheila Bhagini.
Namaskaram.
Namaste. Kripaya vakyam pathitva tadanantaram ekavachane vadatu. So please read the sentence aloud and then convert it to ekavachanam.
Mahile gayataha. Two ladies sing. Mahila gayati.
Uttamam.
Lady sing.
Uttamam, Sheilaji. Dhanyavadaha. Manasi ji.
Namaste. Namaste, ma'am.
Namaste.
Chatrau pashyatah.
पुनः एकवारं क्षम्यतां पुनः एकवारं वदतु.
Chatrau pashyatah.
Pashyatah.
Students look. Chatra pashyati.
Chatrah
pashyati.
उत्तमम्. तत्र विसर्गः अस्ति खलु छात्रः इति. That also, that visarga we should pronounce very clearly. We shouldn't say chatra, chatrah. Ji?
Namaste, Becky.
Namaste.
Mitre yachatah. Two friends give. Mitram yachati.
Uttamam. So it is mitram, like Priyadarshini ji said. It is not mitraha, it is mitram. Mitram is friend. An Napumsakalinga word but means friend. Mitraha means son, S-U-N, son. Sujata Rani ji.
Anuje khadatah. Two younger sisters eat. Anuja khadati.
Uttamam. Anuja khadati. Dhanyavadaha. Sujata Rani Bhagini. ये पठितवन्तः कृपया तत्र हस्तम् उपरि मा कुर्वन्तु. Those who have read, please don't raise your hands again because I'll keep seeing the same names. Anil ji, Anil Maharaj ji.
Ram. Bidalo pibatah. Bidalah pibatahi.
Punaha ekavaram.
Bidala pibati.
Bidalau vadatu, bidalau vadatu.
Bidalau pibati.
The wasn't very clear, which is why I asked you to repeat. Bidalau
pibatah.
Two cats drink.
Two cats drink. Bidalah pibati.
Bidalah pibati. Uttamam. Dhanyavadaha Anil Mahodaya. Agre gachamah. Etau balau stah. Atra kriyapadam pashyantu sarve. Please look at the kriyapadam here. Stah. Ekavachane kim asit? Eshaha balaha asti iti. Khalu? Atra asti iti ekavachanam. Staha iti dvivachane bhavati. These two are boys. So in English, we use are whether it is dual or plural. In Sanskritam, it is taha for dvivachanam. We will see what it is in bahuvachanam. It is santi in bahuvachanam. We will see the examples there also. Tau vrikshau staha. Etau balau staha. Tau vrikshau staha. Etau shashau staha. These are rabbits. Tau mushakau staha. Those two are rats. The reason staha is in brackets is like I told you for asti. Even without staha, it is understood. Etau shashau, tau mushakau are complete sentences. एतौ बालौ तिष्ठतः. तिष्ठति एकवचने, तिष्ठतः द्विवचने. These two boys stand. एतौ छात्रौ पठतः. These two students read. तौ गजौ चलतः. Those two elephants walk or move. तौ छात्रौ लिखतः. Those two students write. एते नर्तक्यौ नृत्यतः. एते नर्तक्यौ नृत्यतः. These two dancers dance. ते शिक्षिके पाठयतः. Those two teachers teach. Sorry, there is a typo here. They should be those, not these. I will correct it while uploading on the portal. Te shikshike pathayatah. Those two teachers teach. Had it been ete shikshike, it would have been these two teachers teach. Te nadyau pravahatah. Those two rivers flow. Okay. Idanim bahuvachanam pashyamaha. Pathanti, read. Likhanti, write. Dhavanti, run. Nrityanti, dance. Hasanti, laugh. Atlani ji, kripaya pathatu. Tatra.
Hari Om.
Hari Om, Atlani ji. Ekavachana, dvivachana रूपे अपि वदतु.
पठन्ति बाहुवचनम्, एकवचनं पठति,
yes.
द्विवचनं पठतः.
पठतः, उत्तमं. So पठति, पठतः, पठन्ति. Okay, these three forms. उत्तमं अट्लानी जी, धन्यवादाः.
Thank you.
Amrita ji.
Namaste, ma'am.
Namaste.
Dhavanti.
Likhanti, second one.
Sorry. Likhanti. Right. Likhati. Likhatah.
Likhanti, uttamam.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
धन्यवादाः अमृता जी. धन्यवादाः. रामन महोदय. धावन्ति. Raman Mahodaya, you are unmuted. Raman Mahodaya, unable to hear you. Okay, let us come back. Maybe. Okay, one second. Yes, Raman Mahodaya. Still unable to hear you. You're not on mute. Your mic shows switched on, but unable to hear you. Okay, no worries. Rameshwari Bhagini.
Dhavanti, Dhavati, Dhavatah, Dhavanti.
Uttamam. Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavad.
Lau Pakwanji. Lau Pakwanji. Please unmute. Okay, I don't know why you're unable to unmute. Okay. Thomas Mathai Ji.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Nrityanti, नृत्यति नृत्यतः नृत्यन्ति.
उत्तमं. धन्यवादाः थॉमस जी.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Tejas Karthik.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Tejas. The last word on the screen, please.
Hasati, hasataha, hasanti.
Uttamam. What is the meaning?
Laugh.
Dhanyavadaha. Uttamam, Tejas. Okay, we'll move to the next set of words now. Gayanti, sing. Pashyanti, look. Yachanti, give. Khadanti, eat. Pibanti, drink. Okay, we will ask a few of others to read. Anupama ji.
Namaste Bhagini.
Namaste.
Gayanti, sing. Gayati, gayatah, gayanti.
Uttamam. Uttamam Anupama ji. Dhanyavadaha. Those who have read, please lower your hands. Rangaji.
Bhagini.
Vadatu.
Pashyanti, look. Pashyati, pashyataha, pashyanti.
Uttamam. Dhanyavadaha, Rangaji. Shri Ram ji.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Pibanti, pibati, pibataha, pibanti.
Dhanyavadaha. But did we complete the previous one? Khadanti, did we do? Okay. Kedar Nandakishore ji.
Namaste. Namo Namah Mother.
Namo Namaha.
Gayanti, sing. Gayati, gayatah, gayanti.
Uttamam. Dhanyavadaha.
Pashyanti, look. Pashati, pashyatah. Pashyati, pashyatah.
Pashyanti.
Pashyanti.
Dhanyavadaha, Kedar ji. Okay, now we will move to the next slide. Vakyani pashyamaha. Balakaha patanti. The boys read. Balikaha likhanti. Girls write. Ashvaha dhavanti. Horses run. Nartakaha nrityanti. Dancers dance. Shishavaha hasanti. Infants laugh. So I request those whose names I call out now to please read the sentence, convert it to Ekavachanam. Jyoti ji.
Balakaha patanti, balakaha patati.
Uttamam Jyoti ji. Okay. Ganesh ji.
Balikaha likhanti. Girls write. Balika likati.
Uttamam. Dhanyavadaha Ganesh ji. Dr. Vijay Lakshmi ji.
Hari Om Bhagini.
Hari Om.
Ashvaha dhavanti, horses run. Ashvaha dhavati. Horse run.
Horse runs. Uttamam. Dhanyavadaha. Dr. Amitabh ji.
Namaste, ma'am.
Namaste.
Yeah, Nartaka Nrityanti, dancers dance. So, Nartaka Nrityati, dancer dances.
Uttamam. Dhanyavadaha, Dr. Amitabh ji.
Dhanyavad, ma'am.
Also, a small request to all of you to please have your names in English. I can't read Tamil. So if you have your name in Tamil, I won't be able to call out your name even though you have raised your hand. I'm very sorry. I can't read the Tamil script. So please have your name either in English or you can have it in Sanskrit. That's also okay. Anuradha ji.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Shishavaha hasanti. Shishuhu hasati.
Uttamam. Dhanyavadaha ji. Okay, next. Mahilaha gayanti. Ladies sing. Chhatraha pashyanti. Students look. Rajanaha yachanti. Kings give. Anujaha khadanti. Younger sisters eat. Bidalaha pibanti. Cats drink. So we'll do the same thing now. Sitaramanji.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Mahilaha gayanti. Mahila gayati.
Uttamam. Mahila gayati. Uttamam. Dhanyavadaha. Satyanarayana ji.
Yeah, namaste, madam.
Namaste.
Mahilaha gayati.
Tat vakyam abhavat. That sentence we completed. Mahilaha gayanti we completed. Next sentence.
Chhatraha pashyati.
Ha. That is in which vachanam?
Ekvachanam.
Uttamam. And bahuvachane?
Chhatrau pashyataha.
Dvivachane. Correct. In dvivachanam it is chhatrau pashyataha. In bahuvachanam?
Chhatraha pashyanti.
Uttamam. Dhanyavadaha. Malati ji.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Rajanaha yachanti. Kings give. Raja yachati. King gives.
Uttamam. See, Raja yachati. The Shabda is slightly different. Like I told you in the other class, Raja Shabda is Rajan, Nakaranta Pullinga Shabda. Raja, Rajanau, Rajanaha. Are Ekavachanam, Dvivachanam and Bahuvachanam forms. So, Raja yachati. Rajanau yachataha. Rajanaha yachanti. Uttama. Sudhamani ji.
Anujaha khadanti. Younger sisters eat. Anuja khadati.
Uttamam. So if this sentence is given to you without the meaning, it could be younger brothers also. Anujaha, Anujau, Anujaha for younger brothers. Younger sisters, Anuja, Anuje, Anujaha. So Anujaha is the same in both in Pullinga and Strilinga. So Anujaha, Anujau, Anujaha would be younger brothers. Anuja, Anuje, Anujaha would be younger sisters. But now because we've given you the meaning as younger sisters eat, the Ekavachanam form would be Anuja khadati. Dvivachane Anuje khadataha. Bahuvachane Anujaha khadanti. Uttamam. Anju Lalji.
Ram Ram Ram. Bidalah pibanti.
Ekavaram punah.
Bidalah pibanti. That's drink. Bidale piban.
Bidale
pibantaha.
Bidalaha iti yadi svikurmah chet bidalaha iti pullinge bhavati. So
Bidalah
pibati. Bidalaha pibati iti ekavachane bhavati. So bidalaha, bidalau, bidalaha. Right? Ekavachanam, dvivachanam, bahuvachanam forms. So the corresponding verbs are pibati, pibataha, pibanti. So bidalaha pibanti is what we have on the screen. The cats drink. In ekavachanam, it would be bidalaha pibati.
Okay.
Bidalaha pibati.
Pibati. Oh yeah, pibati. ठीक है.
Pibati.
हाँ जी.
धन्यवादाः Anjuji.
हाँ जी.
And धन्यवादाः. So with practice you will get it. So this is what I was saying for those who are new to the language. With practice you will get it. So with when we start the lessons, we will give you the tables also. Pibati, pibataha, pibanti, pibasi, pibataha, pibatha, pibami, pibavaha, pibamaha. So now if you know the concept clearly, once we give the table, it will become clearer to you. Therefore, we started with these introductory sentences, introductory lessons to you, so that it becomes easier when we do the lessons for you all. Okay. Idanim bahuvachana vakyani pashyamaha. Ete acharyaha santi. So these are teachers. Santi iti bahuvachane bhavati. So we learnt asti in ekavachanam is, staha in dvivachanam are, santi in bahuvachanam are again. Ete acharyaha santi. These are teachers. Te khagaha santi. Those are birds. Ete chhatraha pathanti. These students read. Te janaha dhavanti. Those people run. Etaha balikaha santi. These are girls. Taha shikshikaha santi. Those are teachers. Etaha balikaha namanti. These girls pray or salute. Taha shikshikaha pathayanti. Those teachers teach. Etaha nartakyaha nrityanti. These dancers dance. Etani phalani santi. These are fruits. Tani kamalani vikasanti. Those lotuses bloom. Vikasati blooms. Vikasanti bloom. Vikasati vikasataha vikasanti. In ekavachanam, dvivachanam, bahuvachanam. Okay, those lotuses bloom.